Hey everyone, Chris Jones here, co-founder and co-creator of iPAS2. Well, I wanted to come to you now on behalf of all my partners and everybody that's involved with iPAS to bring you some updates, to tell you how the event went, to let you know what's happening, what's going to happen, and really what is about to take your business to a whole new level. And I hope this goes out to everybody because I want everyone to know what's about to happen. So with that being said, I'm actually in the new iPAS office. It's empty, that's why you hear the echo. But I want to go ahead and record a video in here because you're going to start to see me doing a lot more videos and a lot more communications to you in regards to the iPAS2 launch. We're just a few short weeks away from the iPAS2 launch. We're hoping to get this launched. We're very optimistic about getting it launched by March 1st. So in the meantime, there's just some programming that has to be done, some media creation, and then just some final approval by Empower Network in order to get this in your hands. But I'm going to tell you, we were in Miami not 2 weeks ago and for the Empower Network event, and we did a pre-launch for the iPAS2 marketing system. This was by far the largest launch or pre-launch event that we've ever done. Now, we've done big launches in the past with other products and such, but this was a pre-launch, meaning we introduced the idea of iPAS2 to a lot of people that never even knew that we were working on this for the last year, almost over a year now. So we launched iPAS1, we had some great results, a lot of you made some great money with it, but it wasn't where we needed it to be, so we immediately began working on iPAS2 as a refresh and a complete rebuild from the ground up to simplify and make the Empower Network what we believe it can be. But it's up to us as the marketers and the designers to think up the ways to get the masses involved in this product line. So that's where iPAS2 comes in. So right now we're just finishing up the product itself, the system, all the little interface tweaks are going to be there. Everything that you guys have come to us and said that you wanted, we are putting in there, and I'm going to list off some of the features so you guys can get really excited. For those of you that weren't in Miami, you really missed one heck of a pre-launch event. For those of you that don't know, or weren't able to attend the Miami event, you really missed out on a really big experience that I think a lot of you took home that were there and will take that into your new business and when we launch this. So we rented out a baseball stadium, I mean a whole stadium. I don't know who's ever done that. I've never done that. We're talking a whole Major League Baseball stadium was ours. It was called iPAS Stadium for the day. The amount of people and resources and money that cost was unbelievable, but it's worth it if you really think about the grand scheme of things here when we're doing this. So we rented out yachts, we had mansions, we rented out rooftop bars. We just did everything we could to illustrate and excite those of you that were there, to instill upon you what we're about to do here with iPAS2 and how serious we take this. So with that being said, if you didn't make it, at the end of this video I have a really cool music video that my friend Anthony Williams, who's also your business coach leader out there, he's the one organizing that. He made this great video clip with a bunch of pictures. A lot of you are in them, so feel free to take a look at that at the end of this video. But right now I want to talk to you about pre-launch. Pre-launch is just a time where you can promote and get excited, get your people excited, get your teams excited about the new iPAS2 launch. So what is iPAS2? You're probably wondering, well, why do I want to get people excited? What is this going to do? Well, anytime online you launch a new product, a new system, a new opportunity, anything in this industry or this niche, the business opportunity niche or the digital education niche, first to market is critical, meaning you're the first one out there on YouTube, you're the first one on Facebook, you're the first one on Google, you're the first to get media out there. Whatever the case may be, people are always attracted to what's new and fresh. We all know that. But really what we're doing is we're just taking this whole Empower Network company and packaging it to make it very, very attractive, and we're educating people or the consumers that are about to buy your products from Empower Network, we're educating them why they need to spend money. So here's where iPAS2 is different than iPAS1, and I'm going to just go off the cuff here, and you guys can watch this back and take notes later. So iPAS1 was just a marketing system with several funnels. You had different websites, different autoresponders, direct mail kits, everything. You had a bunch to choose from. You also had your PBAs, which were your sales reps to close sales for you. All of this was combined into the prosperity team back office. Now, iPAS came out, we tried to fit it into Prosperity, and it was just like fitting a square into a circle hole. It just didn't work. So what we did is we started rebuilding this to make it much simpler and to really look at some of the data that we got back over the last year. What I mean by that is we've had enough people use iPAS1 now where we can say, okay, this is where we can improve, this is where we did really well. And so some of you have had extremely good results, so we looked at why that was. Well, there were some major gaps in the system. In fact, there's some major gaps between merging this type of system and Empower that we figured out and that we're implementing with iPAS2 here in just a couple, 2-3 weeks. So what that was two major things, okay? First thing was we need to educate your consumer or your leads on why they need to spend money to buy your products. Okay, we're in the business of selling top tier products here, guys. We're in the business of selling expensive $5,000 worth of products or residual income products. And so the best way to get people to buy that is to educate them why they need it. In the past, what we were doing with iPAS1 or what Empower Network's done is somebody buys a blog for $25 a month, they get this viral blogging system, they're told they can have this business and make all this money, but realistically, it's very difficult just to do that off of blogging. And so they come in with the wrong expectation, and then when they have a sales rep or a PBA or somebody on a webinar selling them other stuff, they don't quite understand why they need that and what the value is to them. They're like, wait a minute, you said I could have a business for $25 and I could make X amount of dollars perhaps. There's a barrier there. And so we want to eliminate that. And the way we're doing it is with iPAS2, you have one funnel. It's called a funded proposal. And basically what that means is it's a cost associated with a product on the front end that we provide. So you'll have a website that has a presentation to sell the iPAS Success Formula. It's a $47 product that you sell. You get 70% commissions on that, meaning we pay you 70% of the $47 as long as you're an iPAS Black member. Okay, so if you're an iPAS Black Card member, and you have one of these, then you get paid 70% on that front end. And that helps cover your marketing costs, and it's an impulse buy. People just buy it, and they're in, okay? They're in the door, but they're not in the door like you were doing it, paying $25 a month, thinking they have a business, they're ready to go, and that's all they need to do. They're buying a success formula that's going to teach them the elements and the things and the logic, everything they need to know about why they need to purchase more products, have top tier products, low tier products, systems, community, live events. They're going to understand the whole package before they actually buy. So when they go to buy, they say, well, I understand why I need to pay $4,625 or $3,500 for the Masters. I know why I have to pay that, so it's just an easy buy. Whereas before it was very tough to convince somebody or to explain to them, and that's where our PBAs were having some challenges. So with that being said, you have a $47 front end, you get people in there and they go through a series of steps. These steps are very simple, but they're very, very much structured. So by about the 4th or 5th step, the person is introduced then to Empower Network. And the cool thing is we actually took the Empower Network products, all of them, and combined them into 3 simple packages: silver, gold, and black. Somebody just has to make one of 3 choices. That's it. There's no buy this, buy that, buy this is what this does. They already understand why they need top tier products and why the system's going to work the way it is. So it's A, B, or C, okay? And there's such great benefits to be an iPAS Black Card member that a lot of those people will be attracted to that, hence making you a lot of top tier commissions at that $3,000 and $1,000 commission mark. That's the sweet spot. That's what gives you guys that big cash. So this educational system, they have to go step by step, meaning they can't skip around. And once they buy, doesn't matter what package they buy, silver, gold, or black, then they get access to the iPAS system, which is very simple. It's not confusing. There's not just a bunch of random training. It's very simple as far as what to do and how to do it. And then they plug in and do the same thing. But what you're doing is you're selling an educational product on the front end, the iPAS Success Formula, which teaches them, I like to call it the Harvard education for internet business. That's it. So the cool thing is you're not convincing anybody, you're not hyping anything, you're just saying this is why you need these products, this is why you need this company that we chose, Empower Network, this is why you need the iPAS2 system. It all comes together and you guys are getting some really sweet upgrades. So that's what we've been working on, and that's how the system's going to work. Now along the way we said, well, let's do this, this, and this, and let's make it even better. And one of the biggest things that we changed was no longer do you guys have to pay 20% commissions to your own business coach. I know that's surprising to some of you, but we figured out a way where we can cover that cost. The iPAS Black memberships are going to have a cost associated. It's just be probably a $97 or some kind of monthly fee, and that pays for all the sales that they do for you. So if they make 10 sales a month for you, or 50 sales a month, or 2 sales a month for you, you never have to pay a commission to them. We just pay them a salary using that monthly that you pay. So it's a pretty awesome deal that you have in front of you. So as long as you're an iPAS Black Card member, if you got one of these and you have a card, for those of you that haven't seen it, that's how awesome it is. It looks fantastic. We finally got these in. These are going out here, I believe, next week to those of you that weren't at the event. But all in all, it's going to be a very attractive system. Nobody has anything like it, and Power Network does not have anything like this. They're fully behind us. I sat down with David Wood, and they're very excited to have this system. And I'm going to tell you, this is a company-wide system. This is something that anybody and everybody can use. It doesn't, there's no strings attached, and here's how we made it even better. We're allowing you to co-brand it. And what I mean by that is iPAS2 is not all about Chris Jones. It's not all about iPAS and the brand. It'll say powered by iPAS2, and you'll have the iPAS success formula, which is the education and the system. But if you have your own team and your own brand and your own logo and your own way of doing things, you can insert your own videos in iPAS, your own video before the sales funnel, after somebody buys, your own update videos, your own logo. Everything can be customized to look as if iPAS were part of you. So if you're in a separate team, or if you want to start your own team, you can have your own team resources in there. Other leaders are going to be very much attracted to that because of the fact that they can take what they already have existing in their teams and just use the iPAS as their system or shell around their own team, I guess you could call it. So really a very high demand feature that we wanted to plug in, and that is all set. So here's some features. I'm going to list them off for you, but before I do, just so you know, pre-launch is a time for you to promote. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to iPAS2free.com, iPAS2free.com, and go ahead and get pre-registered. Once you pre-register, you'll get a link that you can start sending out and putting on your Facebook and getting people to get iPAS2 for free. So what that means is we're not going to charge those pre-registered members or yourselves the $47 on the front end. So as soon as we go live, you'll have that. So make sure you get all your team members and everybody in so they can get it for free now before we launch. So that's what iPAS2 Free is all about. Just to get everybody you can to get aligned, because what's going to happen, this is going to launch. People are going to start buying traffic and sending traffic and shooting videos and doing everything that they would do to promote this. And if your teams are in there and they already have this, it's going to make you a lot more money. Plus, they're going to realize why they need to upgrade once they see the system. So it's very important that you use the iPAS2free.com pre-registration. But let me go ahead. I'm going to show you some screenshots here. I'm going to talk to you about some features, and I'm going to let you guys go on your way. And then I will shoot another video coming up with some other updates and some really cool news from Anthony and the coaches. So some features here is you're going to be able to have a dashboard, a place on your new iPAS system where you can actually see updates, see stats of how many $47 sales you're making, and calculators. You can calculate your income based on the results that you're having or future projections, etc. It's really cool. You're going to be able to get your own custom Hangout pages. So if you want a really cool Hangout page like we have, we'll create those for you. We're going to have team notifications with video blogs. We're going to have a custom community page for those of you that want to have your own custom community page for Black Card members only. You can insert your own team logo. You can do a welcome video for all your members. So if you're a YouTuber and you like to do videos, you can have a video before the presentation, and then as soon as they buy iPAS, you can welcome them personally so they're used to seeing you, which really makes things kind of cohesive. We're going to have SMS or text messaging opt-ins after they create an account. Your coaches, you're going to have a choice to either use a coach provided by us or use your own coach or yourself. So it'll dynamically populate the phone number or the contact info. We have an instant message system. So if somebody's on step 3 in the iPAS success formula, they can chat on the right side with their coach in real time. They don't even have to call, which is it's less confrontational. It's easy. We have a bridge page for leaders to brand themselves. We have a team custom calendar. So back there, if you have your own team events, you have your own custom calendar. You'll also have will be blogging, Facebook, all that will be in there. What else do we have? You'll have your own success coach profile. So each one of your customers will get their own dedicated success coach, which they'll always use. It won't be random people just calling them. It'll always be the same person, which is really, really big. Custom team funnels for those of you that are part of big teams. We'll have custom ones for that, and so on and so forth. So some really, really big elements in here, and it's just a way for you guys to really expand and grow this thing. We're just focused on making it very easy for you guys to get those $47 customers, and then we'll educate them for you so they know why they have to go all in, and they have to be an iPAS Black member so they can get all these benefits. Plus they can get traffic resources and all kinds of other resources that's very organized and very stylish, as you probably see here on the screen. So we've gone above and beyond to make this simple. Again, I like to use the analogy. Apple didn't invent the cell phone, but they did invent the iPhone, which simplified and made the smartphone simple. That's what we're doing here. We're trying to really make internet business simple for you guys, so it's not confusing. You know what you need to do, and it's one thing, and then you can duplicate that over time. And then the big surprise for this year is our live events that we will be putting on, and you'll learn more about that. Those of you that were at our mastermind heard Larry actually speak about this, and this is something I've been working on for a year now to get into place for those of you that really want to build live events, because that is going to take this thing to another level as well. So with that, enjoy this little music video that Anthony Williams put together. It's a recap of the Miami event, the iPAS pre-launch event, the mastermind, everything. Those of you that didn't make it, you're going to probably start crying because you're going to wish you were there. The weather was beautiful. The yacht was gorgeous. The baseball stadium was so grand and beautiful. That's how serious we are about your business. So we just moved into the office. I will give you a virtual tour here. We have a designer coming in on Monday, and off to the races. So 3 weeks is what I'm really pushing for. March 1st, iPAS2 to be launched. In the meantime, go to iPAS2free.com, get your link and promote that as much as you can, because it's free for anybody right now, and then you'll see the results after we launch. So with that, let's make it a great month, everybody. I'll shoot another video for you shortly. And with that, onwards and upwards, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.